We're here with some Ikoria Brawl. We're going to play with this new card from Ikoria named Winota. Winota is a 2 red-white 4/4. Whenever a non-human creature you control attacks, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may put a human creature card from among them onto the battlefield, tapped and attacking. It gains indestructible. Put the rest of the cards on the bottom of your library in a random order. Please note that this is not like sneak attack where the creature comes into play attacking and then goes away. It stays on the battlefield. It also gains indestructible, so they can't block it and just kill it. And it does not say when one or more non-human creatures you control attacks. It says when a non-human creature you control attacks. That means if you have 3, say, goblin tokens, you will trigger this ability 3 times. So the trick is to get a bunch of small non-human creatures into play on turns 1 through 3, play Winota on turn 4, and trigger this multiple times, getting big creatures into play like Haktos, a 6/1 Silverwing Squadron, power and toughness equal number of creatures you control. Squad captain becomes quite large. You have multiple creatures. You've got True Fire Captain, Master Splicer. Inspiring Captain gives creatures +1/+1 when it comes into play. So the goal is to play a lot of these small goblins and zombies and elemental lizards, satyrs, things like that, to get into play early, play Winota on turn 4, and get a whole bunch of value that your opponents just can't come back from. A couple other fun cards from the new set include Drenith Magistrate. It's a 2-mana 1/3, and your opponents can't cast spells from anywhere other than their hands. That includes the command zone. So droplets on turn 2, your opponent cannot play their commander. Kind of silly, but it's silly for us instead of against us. So, yay. So we're going to play 5 games with this, as is tradition, and see how it goes. Lots of cool cards in the new Ikoria set. I've been having a lot of fun playing all these different new all these different new things. Mutate. We played with Brokos in a previous video. Check that out if you have not seen that. Now let's put the record on up here and get to it. It absolutely does seem stupid time. A 2-mana 1/3 that prevents your opponent from playing their commander seems like it should be banned. But I don't think they take Brawl very seriously. So, we'll see. This hand seems perfectly reasonable. Please note that the Sky Knight Vanguard does not make a human soldier, it just makes a soldier. Our opponent is playing Snapdax, a Mardu 4-mana 3/5 double striker. Yeah, I believe they did, like, insta-ban Meddling Mage. I'm gonna play this, that way we can hold up Unbreakable formation if we want to. Because we can still use Fabled Passage to make sure we drop Winota. Also, Grim Initiate makes a zombie if it dies. So quite the good card here. Whenever a creature you control with menace becomes blocked, defending player sacrifices a creature blocking it. Okay. Go ahead and grab a mountain. And play Winota. Attack with Grim Initiate and spin that wheel. Put Master Splicer into play. Make a 3/3. Not a bad turn 4. The Splicer does gain indestructible, so that's nice. Gets to stay on the battlefield. Command zone, please. Oh, it has Menace as well. So rather than play the Phoenix of Ash here, I just want to attack. We know we're going to get to play Winota next turn. And I want to hold up Unbreakable Formation to make sure that both of my creatures stay alive. Both of my non-human creatures stay alive, I should say. That way we get good value out of Winota next turn. Just from graveyards, correct? Yes. And play Winota. And we're going to get to spin the wheel twice this time. Ah. That made a removal spell. Well, now we're pretty far behind. We are a couple turns behind, in fact. What is this, 9 damage? Take it. Oh no, we're dead. Oh, that's right. The pump. Okay. Well, we got to spin the wheel. Did not get to spin it the second time. Perhaps we should have attempted to build up more of a board. They were able to kill our turn 2 play. We didn't find anything on 3. We'll have to look back at that one. But that's alright. We'll move on to the next one. This hand seems pretty good. Hanged Executioner is very good on turn 3. Our opponent is playing Prime Speaker Vanifar, one of my favorite cards from the last handful of years. I don't think we want Master Splicer. We have other things to be doing on 4. Yeah, last game I think we got a little too focused on attempting to Winota immediately. And I think we've learned it's okay to take a turn to build up more of a board so that her hits are even better. Hanged Executioner, make another token. Sky Knight Vanguard, make another token. So we're gonna spin the wheel a few times here. We're gonna spin the wheel 3 times. Put a Tajik into play. Put a Sir Alan into play. Put a Magistrate into play. And that's it. That's pretty dumb. I'm gonna be honest with you. This card's pretty powerful. That was awesome. I had a good time. At least one of us did. Alright, so spin that wheel. That felt pretty good. Yeah, so Winota definitely gets out of hand extremely quickly. The last video I made was with this grindy Sultai Brokos deck. And it was like an hour long to play 5 games. I don't think it's going to be an hour long to play these 5 games. I would like a 10th Street Dodger, actually. Our opponent is playing Snapdax. So the interesting thing is, I think I'm supposed to play 10th Street Dodger instead of Tajik next turn. Just to maximize my Winota hits. I think we can pretty comfortably discard Inspiring Captain. Activate the ability. And attack. So next turn we'll get 2 hits. They have 2 mana up. Yeah, I think we go for it. Very possible to have a removal spell. But make them have it, right? And if they do end up using something like Final Payment, they can't mutate Snapdax at the moment. We're still dealing 4 damage. We've got Winota coming down in a couple more turns. Next turn we get to play either Master Splicer or Krenko or Tajik. So I think it was correct to play Winota. So we can play Tajik and just continue being aggressive. We can play Krenko. The problem is we play Krenko, they're just going to Snapdax. Kill Suplin. We can hold up Unbreakable Formation. We could just Unbreakable Formation and attack for a lot. Or we can Tajik, and then it will prevent the damage. And we can attack with everything. Mentor onto 10th Street Dodger. And if they trade off the Midnight Reaper with the Tajik, that's fine. I think it's going to work out well, though. Because if they untap and Snapdax, it doesn't do anything. Tajik has a line of text, prevent all non-combat damage that would be dealt to other creatures. So I guess they can kill the Tajik itself. Which is probably who they would want to target anyways. But we'll see. Maybe they miss it, maybe they try to kill the flyer. They did! Oh, okay. Awesome. And we win. So they tried to kill the flyer there, but Tajik prevented it. And we go to 2-1. Seeing a lot of Snapdax. Seems pretty good. Opponent's playing Rien. I don't think I know that one. Let's look at this one. It is a Naya Commander. 5 mana, 5/4 flyer. Other multicolored creatures get +1/+0. When another multicolored creature you control dies, return it to its hand at the beginning of the next end step. So the question here is, how do I want to do? Buy a box promo from M20. I see. So because this costs 5, We don't have to like get the Magistrate out quickly. We can Ginger Brute and Banneret next turn. Get our Scry in. Seems like a very cool card. These are just soldiers, right? Indeed. We draw a land next turn, we get to like trigger Winota 4 times, which seems incredibly powerful. Domri.
Duels are for bushnauts. Let's just... Oh, I'm sorry. Were you doing something?
Alright, land please. Aw, unfortunate. I'll just kill Domri. But now they can't play their commander. Tristani. I think we just play Chandra.
It's better than having a plan.
Put a loyalty counter on her.
Fire spreads fast with help.
We're gonna trigger Winota up a large number of times if we draw land 4. Aurelia. Aurelia is super sweet. There we go. Winota. Create 2 1/1 elementals.
Don't worry.
And attack 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. And trigger Winota 6 times. Inspiring Captain. Let's pump them all up. Silverwing Squadron. It's a 10-10. Master Splicer makes a 4-4. It says flying. It's a 4-3 flyer. Okay. Oh, we whiffed! True Fire Captain. Well, that was certainly a thing that just occurred. Alright, this commander's awesome. This is really fun. It's a completely different style of deck than I usually play in Brawl, too. I'm usually more of a grindy, value engine type of person. But this just basically, like, search through the top 6, grab something, put into play, and attacking. Like 2 or 3 times on turn 4 or 5 or 6. Oh, this is just really fun. 3-in-1. Alright, let's go ahead and do our 5th and final game. See how it goes. Yeah, the Raise the Alarm token's not being human. A really big deal, turns out. The distinction between human soldier and soldier is apparently one that I don't really understand, because sometimes it's just there. Oh, I get a free mulligan? Cool. Yeah, I'll keep this 7. Lifelink and haste. Our opponent is Abosh and Judith. Bosch, a 5-mana 3/5. Anything that's odd deals double damage. Oh, opponent's deck looks pretty spicy. It looks quite good against our deck. Because they're going to play Judith here, and then just, like, sack Banehound to kill our creature. Mecha Godzilla? I love it. This format, like the new cards are so cool. None of these can block, so we're just going to kill Chandra? I have, like, no other plays, right? Yeah, Chandra's just gonna die.
Living in a monastery full of firebrands?
It's like, what are they gonna do here? They'll just play Judith, attack Chandra. Like, am I supposed to uptick Chandra so it requires them to, like, have a couple other things? Okay, I think I am. I think I'm supposed to uptick Chandra. We're in a lot of trouble this game, though.
Mother Ludi gave us homework.
Let's see what Mecha Godzilla gets. It gets Menace.
I am not happy right now.
I'm not really sure what we're supposed to do. I guess we play Winota. Hopefully let me attack with the Satyr. And if they don't, like, at least we kill one of their creatures. Yeah, I think we just got smoked. I think this game just crushed us. I really like their deck. Judith is a really fun commander. And Mecha Godzilla is great. Now it also has lifelink. Oof. Like, next turn they can play this, and all of these things deal double damage. I think Mecha Godzilla, like, might kill me on its own. I guess we play Master Splicer so we can, like, double block Mecha Godzilla. First of all, the phrase "so I can double block Mecha Godzilla" is wonderful. The game state's not wonderful. Also, this might be a card that should be in, like, pretty much every Brawl deck. Just a 3-mana 3/3 that can become ridiculous. I definitely should add it to more of mine. What did it get now? Reach? Menace, Lifelink, and Reach? Alright. We got destroyed this game. Their deck was really cool, though. So we went 3-2. 3-2 with Winota. Not too shabby. Definitely made some misplays. That's going to happen, especially with new cards, right? Especially decks built around new cards. Definitely had some misplays, but I can safely say Winota is very fun. It has a bunch of potential. I'm sure there's a way to do this deck a little bit differently to get, like, a little more either consistency with the early game of having non-creatures or consistency with the things that you hit later. We did whiff at least once on one of the attacks. But overall, this was really fun. I had a really, really good time. I hope you did too. Definitely recommend trying this one out. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.